Hey guys, welcome back. So let's talk about the wind up extra link deck. I'm gonna do my profile on it here, and it is pretty much a extra link or bust deck, the way I built it at least. Oops. So we'll get right into the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy. And wind ups have been one of my favorite archetypes in a long time, so I just want to talk about them. And since Knightmares came out, they got a lot more versatility. Alright, so starting off, 3 wind up shark. He's your part of your combo. 2-card combo for extra link is magician shark. So I mean, all you need is a way to get to magician, a way to get to shark, and you can extra link your opponent. There's a couple other ways you can do it as well, but that's the easiest way. So you play 3 shark, 2 magician. I hope, excuse the cat. I hope that Konami brings magician back to 3. I mean, make the deck even more competitive, I guess, meta relevant. Because if you can hard draw magician opening hand, I mean, it's just bonker plays you can do. 3 wind up rat, the extender. You summon him. You make you can special one from grave. It's great for the firewall looping. Same with 3 wind up bat. Never used this guy before, but obviously with firewall and links just require 2 monsters. They don't have, instead of the XYZs requiring the same levels. Because I used to think that rat being level 3 was really bad because I always wanted to make rank 4 toolbox. But since leaks came out, I made this deck a lot better to use. Bat simply says is the same effect as rat. Rat specials from grave. Bat returns from grave to hand. So they have to be an attack, put them to defense, add a card, add a wind up monster from your graveyard to hand. And it does not exclude himself, so you can have himself back, which helps with the looping of firewall. 2 wind up kittens. Excellent card, truthfully. I mean, the fact that it's it's a compulse built into a monster once while it's face up. So looping it with rat comes in handy a lot because you can get multiple threats off the board while you're extra linking. 1 wind up rabbit. Not as good as it used to be. I only played 1 just for a different name. Very rarely will effect come into use, because obviously you have to wait a turn before the monster comes back that you remove from play with him. So obviously by that time you're probably going to lose. So that's it for the actual wind up monsters. Let's talk about the other monsters I play. 1 rescue cat. I would definitely play more if I had multiples. Right now I only have the 1. But this lets you bring out rat and kitten from your deck. They're fixed negated, obviously, and they're sent to the grave or destroyed at the end phase. But it's a 1 card. Make your wind up Zen maintenance, your link monster, and also they can trigger shark from hand with summoning 2. And 1 Ibli, Knightmare monster that you summon off Mermaid to complete the extra link. And 3 Summoner Monk, because if you don't see Magician turn 1, say you open Monk, a spell, and Shark, you can still do the extra link because you can get Magician right out of your deck, and then special Shark, and then go on from there. So Monk comes in play, and I mean, he can summon himself, so I mean, I don't know how relevant that would be in today's meta. When the Dark Witch Link monster comes out as 2 dark, I mean, that's not too bad. You can summon him, defense, pitch a spell, summon another copy of himself, and you can keep going if you have more spells. If not, you got 2 darks, make the link monster, at least you have somewhere to start. Because I'll show you what other cards I play, obviously, when we get to it. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. Wind up factory just helps you get through your deck quicker and extend your plays, as well as searchable off the link monster for wind ups and maintenance. He searches a wind up card, so it doesn't have to be just a monster. It can be any card that has wind up in the name. So you search factory and searching this off your Zen maintenance, and then playing it, and then using Zen maintenance second effect to banish a monster to special one, Triggers it, so I mean it's just a free card. Get out of your deck. Tree 3 double summons. If you help you play through hand traps, if you get Veilered or say Ashed, try to do stuff, at least you get double summon to help you get your unbrick your hands. It does come in handy a lot. I mean, using Bat to double summon to get a different name out of your hand is... There's a lot of versatility to this card, and it helps you actually extra link as well. And 3 machine dupes for Bat. So the way this works is Bat is a level 1 machine with 500 or less. I can't remember if it's 300 or 400. Anyway, it has 500 less attack, so you can machine dupe 3 or 2 more Bats out of your deck, and then you can turn them defense and add cards back from your grave. So if it's mid-cycle through your link, and say you get a machine dupe off of the Knightmare draw effects, this card lets you add at least 2 to 3 monsters back from your grave for free with Bat. So excellent card. Obviously, you don't want your plays to get stopped. Like I never mentioned earlier with the monsters, I don't play any hand traps because I always want to try and go first, and that's the whole point of the deck. You want extra links, so you play through the hand traps with Call by the Grave. What an excellent card. Excuse me. And let's go with some Reborn cards. So I played 3 World Legacy Succession. Now these would probably be... I would probably swap 1 or 2 out for more Rescue Cats if I had them. Rescue Cats. But basically this is special summon any monster from your grave to a arrow on the field. So if your opponent has a monster in the extra deck zone that has an arrow for you, you can summon it to that. If you have your own link monster with an arrow that's free, you can summon it to that, and it really helps. It doesn't have to be in attack or defense, so you can choose. So it means you can trigger all the rat. You can trigger the bats again. So there you go. Monster Reborn, pretty much same purpose. 1 for 1, because if you can 1 for 1 bat without actually using your normal summon, you're laughing. I mean, that's it. You get the extra link for sure, as long as you have another monster to summon. You know what I mean? So then, this was my own little tech. I played 3 Into the Void, because truthfully, if you don't open Magician Shark, or you don't open Machine Dupe Bat, or you don't open, Summoner Monk with a spell and a shark or something of that nature, you got to dig. So you want to dig. Yes, you're going to pitch your hand at the end phase, but once you extra link and use Firewall, you might have 1 or 0 cards left. Very rarely do I end with more than 1 or 2 cards, and most of the time they're probably spells, and if they are monsters, there's no harm showing them to the grave because you already extra link. And Upstart Goblin, same purpose. So that's the 40 card deck. Let's go into my extra deck. And the whole reason this thing is even possible is because of this guy. Wind-Up's in maintenance. New Wind-Up from Flames of Destruction, so it's a recent card. Made this deck super playable again. Basically what he does is when he's like... I compare him to Electromite for pendulums. So basically when you summon this guy, right off the bat you get to search any Wind-Up card from your deck. So that's pretty good. That's really good. His second effect is you can banish a Wind-Up on the field face down to summon the exact same copy from your deck in any position you want. So the combo for extra linking is to summon a rat off Magician, and then because Magician summons a rat in defense, you banish it with this guy's effect, bring out the rat in attack position, continue your combo. So both effects are super relevant. Like I said earlier, add the factory off this guy, activate the factory, use the second effect to banish the special rat, triggers the factory, add a shark, special from graveyard with rat, summon shark, you can continue on your plays that way. You can actually, I think I usually get 3 to 4 triggers off Magician with the extra link, which is great. He has an effect that if he's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can attach him to a Wind-Up XYZ you control. I don't play any Wind-Up XYZs, but if I ever played like just a casual rank 4, rank 3, rank 4, rank 5 toolbox he's good for that too. So, one Link Rebo for wind up bat, so you can finish your Link, your extra Link. If you can't continue any further, if your plays get stopped, at least you can get Link Rebo out of your deck. And if you have Machine Dupe State with 3 bats, you can turn a bat into a Link Rebo, and you have 2 cards of different names. Mermaid, Knightmare Mermaid gets Ghibli out of the deck and starts your extra Link. I play 2 Seabrews because my variant, I try to make, I'm just so used to using the right extra deck monster zone, so I use 2 Seabrews to go into my extra Link instead of 2 Phoenix. So that's just preference. You can do 2 Phoenix, 2 Seabrews, or you can do 2 Phoenix, 1 Seabrews. You can do 2 Subarus, 1 Phoenix. It's up to yourself. That's just my choice. So 3 of them. And I mean, also they're outs to spell and traps and special summon monsters. So I mean, they're good, versatile anyway. Goblin for the extra Link because you're going to want extra normal summon to continue on. So he's a great card for that. Underclock Taker. Sometimes if your extra Link gets stopped mid-combo, you still have a way to at least fill up more of the zones with this guy. And he can help you OTK. Ningirsu? World Chalice Warrior? Ningirsu? I think that's his name. You don't make this guy in the combo. But going second, he can get rid of problem cards. He can get rid of Boar Load, monsters that can't be targeted, monsters that can't be destroyed because he sends the grave, and he's super easy to make while you're extra linking. Tri-Gate Wizard. If you open the nuts, you can finish your board with extra link with a Tri-Gate Wizard on the go as well. So then you have 1 Banish Negate. 1 Knightmare Unicorn. 1 Griffin, Knightmare Griffin. Excellent card for setting Call by the Grave back from your graveyard. So if you end your combo with Griffin, you can reset your Call by the Grave for your opponent's turn. 1 Skull Dread Sayurju or Sayuja. Basically, I hardly make this guy unless my hands, I'm trying to fix hands or get big bodies on the field, because his arrows are awkward for extra linking. But if you have a hand that needs fixing, you can use him to get your draw 4, return 3, and hopefully from there, his special summon effect plus what you draw can help you get your plays going again. And lastly, the man that makes this even possible is Firewall Dragon. Outrageous card. Really should have been errated to once per turn for the special summon from hand, but being able to loop rats and bats from your hand just helps you make more and more monsters to complete your extra link. And his effect that returns 2 cards from grave. So basically, during the combo, you're going to add back a bat and rat from your grave to help start this whole thing off. He's just really crazy good. I do think if he doesn't get banned, he should get errated, or something needs to happen to this guy. 1 is just still too powerful. So that's everything. I played this recently at local, so I'll show you my side deck that I use, but I hardly went into. 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, 3 Bell, 3D Barrier, Rogeki, Dark Hole, short 1 card, but that's it. I don't know I own Drolls now, just got them recently, so they would probably be sided in as well. But that's the deck. If I can get a proper setup, I'd show you the extra link combo itself. Pretty much if you open Magician Shark, you can go ham from there. If you look up any on YouTube, extra link, you wind up extra link, I'll show you right away how to do the combo. It's super easy and super consistent, and doesn't require 2 cards. It only requires 2 cards to even make happen, so it's really good. But that's it. I mean, Wind-ups are one of my favorite archetypes, like I mentioned earlier, and I was super happy when they announced a wind-up Link monster, which just gives these guys a super excellent boost in the metagame today. But hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Jeff is out.